Welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know, I'm Taylor. If you're new, thanks for watching. This is weekly review number 2. Got something on the screen. There we go. Sorry. So before we get started, I do have an announcement. I now have a Twitter and an Instagram. Also, my Redbubble is up and running. I'll link all of them in the description. So for those wondering, my Instagram, just like the channel, Jasmine, Drake, and Nectar. My Twitter is something else. I'll tag it in the description as well. The ad is kind of weird. Don't know why it didn't give me the option to make my own, but we'll see. And then I'll also link my Redbubble down in the description. It's funny because my Redbubble is kind of several things. Oh, here we go. I can create a new username. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of a good Twitter handle. That's gonna have to do. So the Twitter handle is Jasmine Drake in N, capital D, and a capital R. Yeah, best I can do. So I mean, it works. Feel free to follow me there as well. And again, I'll also link my Redbubble. That mug actually right there is from my Redbubble. Let me go grab it. Okay. So it's just a coffee. Well, it's a bee with a coffee cup in the middle, so I call it a coffee bee. You'll see it more on my Redbubble. The reason for that is I am technically linked with my TikTok as well, which I'm not super popular. I'll link it in the description as well, I guess. There I go by purplebee.m3, so purplebee.me. And yeah. I do have some merch of my own coming in. Should be this week. I think I have a coffee cup, sweater. Let me just check. And those all have my newer logo on, which I'm actually going to upload today as well. So I have a sweater, a phone case, some stickers, and coffee cup coming in. Again, should be later this week. Expected between March and 8th for the 6th and the 8th for my sweater. So it should be in tomorrow? Yeah, possibly tomorrow. 8th through the 10th for my phone case. So you might see a different phone case. Newer one would not have a pop socket on it, be covering my logo. Stickers, probably not till next week. Yeah, 10th to the 14th. And the cup, I'm pretty sure, is the 9th to the 11th, something like that. I like using Redbubble. They seem to be pretty nice. And then it's also fairly easy to use for the sense of that. But yeah, I was supposed to announce this Thursday. I got called into work, so I wasn't actually able to make videos Thursday or Friday. And like I said, I was not posting Saturday. I was exhausted. So yeah, and from now on my scripts are going to be on my iPod. I needed to use it more than just audiobooks and music. But yeah, so weekly review number 2. Like I said, I'll plug my Twitter, my Instagram, my Redbubble, and also my TikTok, I guess, in the description. So from last week, I gotta check my phone, because that has last week's review. Like I said, I didn't get to follow it completely. I came out with the Dragon Myth of the Wolves with Antlers and the Magnus Chase book review. So, from last week, I was supposed to do my announcements of Twitter, Instagram, all that. I was supposed to do a woodworking video on Thursday as well, which we've moved to this Monday if I'm not called into work. And then Friday, we were supposed to do a merch review, which I somewhat just did. But again, I'm gonna do some more if it comes in later on this week, which I will move to. I'll do Friday for a merch review this week if all my stuff comes in, or at least a good portion of my stuff. And then also a art video, which I moved to Thursday of this week. So I gotta quickly adjust my script now. So right now we're looking at, on Monday, a woodworking video. I'm still thinking on what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna do a little pendant, because that's right now what the best I'm at. Tuesday, we're looking at a book/movie review. What I'm hoping to do is The Silence. I just got the audiobook. So far, I love the audiobook. I have noticed differences between the two. That's why I want to do a movie review. For those who don't know, there is a movie called Silence on Netflix. It's based off of a novel or book, and that's what I'll be doing this week on Tuesday. So I'm thinking Tuesdays are going to be my book review days. Like I said, I don't do anything Wednesday. Thursday, I'm doing artwork. I don't know what I'm going to draw. Something, we'll see. And then Friday is going to be that merch review, and then a day in the life of me. So you'll see what I basically do when I'm not working. I'm not allowed to record at work because there is a lot of stuff that I cannot give out to the public in sense of privacy. I work with cell phones, so I look at people's accounts. I can't give information out. I can get fired for that. I would rather not. Even though I was laid off, for those who don't know, if you're laid off, you go on what's known as EI, unemployment, and then while you're on that, you can still get called into work. You gotta claim your hours. And basically you can work X amount of hours within your week. Last week I only worked 8. So, like I said, Thursday, Friday, I worked a total of 8 hours between the two. But then my grandfather wanted to go ice fishing, which, no, I do love to do. I live in Canada. And there wasn't much time for me to actually post videos. Friday I got home, I was frozen. And I was wearing quite a few layers. So yeah, that was my Thursday and Friday. I'm sorry I couldn't keep up with my schedule. Kind of threw me off because I wasn't expecting to work. And my manager texted me Wednesday, I'm gonna say at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, asking if I would be able to come in. So I said, why not? Earn extra bucks, pay some bills. Because that's all I'm worried about. I live with my mom. I'm not too worried about food, rent, stuff like that. But I do have bills I need to pay. So earning a couple extra bucks is nice here and there. I'll pick up my wallet after. So, and then final thing for next week would be weekly review number 3. Again, I'm gonna try to stick to this schedule as much as possible. Sorry I couldn't. This past week I got called into work and then going ice fishing. There's only 1 week left of ice fishing, and my grandfather, right now, he didn't let me know, but he's looking at coming in this next week for the last day of ice fishing. But I was not aware of that. From my understanding, he was going to have to work. Give me 1 second. Yeah, from my understanding, he was going to have to work. So, I simply didn't know that. I mean, next week I can go ice fishing. I think the last day is on Saturday, so I'll probably go that day. Also, for those who are wondering about the pendant, because I mentioned that earlier, they're just small. Like, not that long. But typically I can make them a little smaller. It's a little thick, but I mean, it would be a nice necklace for someone. But yeah, I just make little pendants and stuff like that. So, I'm sure I got a few lying around here somewhere, but they're for friends and family. If you want something like that, I guess I can link a business email in the description as well. Just email me, tell me what you want, what style, for pendant, tell me the size, and then I'll go from there, and then tell me what you want, like, engraved on it, because that's another option, and then I'll tell you my price, because basically I'd have to pay for shipping. So, yeah. If you're wanting something, I'd basically just charge you shipping. So, that's about it. I don't think there's anything else really. I did change up my background a little bit. Got my Irish flag, my bow. My mugs are going to be lined up there when they're not being in use. So right now I got 2. As you seen the B one earlier, and then there's also the one I'm currently using. And then there's my regular deer blanket. Now for this was my only high school graduation sash I got. It's for a program called Four Directions. It was basically for First Nations, Métis, and Inuit students. It was a program to make them feel comfortable in school. So basically you would go in a week before, 2 weeks before high school even started for grade 9s, or whatever you call them. And then you would just basically hang out for 2 weeks, and you got a high school credit for it. And that's actually one of the reasons I graduated early, is I had a credit. I earned summer credits through that program. And that sash just had in storage, so I thought throw it up the wall. So yeah, I think that's it for weekly review number 2. I am hoping to keep this a thing. I do want to fall onto YouTube a little bit more than I seemed to at the start. Again, I'm not going to edit. I also don't care for money. Oh, also my banjo. But this is just something I want to do for fun. Like I said, if I'm not called into work, I'm going to try and keep to the script I have. No myth videos this week or history. I just couldn't think of anything. So I'll see what I can do for next week. I'll probably get a myth video up next week. But we'll see. Thank you for coming and listening to my weekly review. My name's Taylor. For those who didn't listen at the start, please like and subscribe and come again. Have a good day. Bye.